Hello, everybody, and welcome to Agrarian Skies 2. This series is new. I'm starting it today, and it is available on the FTB. No, it's not available on the FTB launcher. I'm so used to saying that. It is available on the Curse Voice launcher. I'm gonna put some links down into the description if you're not familiar with this new launcher. But bottom line, Feed the Beast FTB launcher eventually will go away, and all these mod packs are going over to Curse. They're already hosted by Curse, even though you use the FTB launcher, but they're using their servers already. And Agrarian Skies 2, I think, is the first official FTB mod pack that is going to be only available over that. So, that out of the way. You guys might wonder what happened to ME4. Unfortunately, I quit that series. This is the first HQM mod pack that I did not finish, and I apologize to all of you that liked that series and so on. But there was just too many complications for me to have fun. That's the main thing, and I hope you guys understand that I actually like the mod pack. I like the challenge and that you need to automate and clearing these spatial areas and so on, but there was too many bugs. And the Parcel 31U did a fantastic job putting it together. I want to give him all the credit in the world, but he's having difficulties updating it over the past over a month or something. And he's been working on 1.8 mod pack, and he's also, I think, working on a what is that? There's a competition from FTB, Jam Packed. I think he's also working on a mod pack for there, so I just am worried that it's not going to get the updates it needs. And I ran into many issues yesterday and today trying to get the next episode out, and I just decided that's it. I'm done. I am not going to punish myself trying to figure out all these issues and bugs, how to get over them, especially because there's so much still to do. So I decided to stop it, and I hope you guys understand that I just didn't have fun anymore. And usually I try to play it all the way to the end, but in ME4 it was not worth it to me. So, Agrarian Skies 1 I played for almost a year in 1.64. It was amazing. I played that even when there was already 1.7 mod packs out, so I am super excited about starting it over. And this morning I downloaded it from the Curse Voice launcher, and there I think is 6 maps you can start with. And I looked at them in single player. And this is the one that I like the most. It reminds me of the original Agrarian Skies somewhat. So I decided to go with this one. I think this one is called... I put the name in the bottom so you guys know. I forgot what the name was. And let's get started. I think that's it. Let's just check out what's going on here. First of all, you guys see your inventory slots are blocked by this. And you unlock them by getting achievements. And... so the first one I got here, you see, you unlocked an inventory slot, was by, I think, taking inventory, just opening an inventory, this one here, unlocked. What do we start with? A Soul Chunk Claimer. Not sure what this is for. A few books, the quest book, lots of bone meal, and some saplings and dirt, and this really cool island. I think this is a very nice looking island. What time is it? Noon. I gotta make sure that I'm getting busy here. So I guess let's just start, with the typical stuff. Let's slap down this tree here and get started. But let's take a look at the quest book real quick to see what it wants us to do here. I'll let you guys read this on your own, or just pause it, rewind it a few seconds and look at it. There's lots of quests. It looks like there is 11 different ones you guys see. Botania, Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, all the good stuff. In Agrarian Skies 1 there was no Botania, but it was really, heavy into Thaumcraft and Blood Magic and stuff. And there's a lot of mods in here that I'm super stoked to see. Where are they? For example, AgriCraft. Awesome that it is in here. And there's also a few that I've never heard about. Let's see here. This looks really interesting too, the AE2 stuff. There's a Crystal Growth Chamber, which looks awesome. Big reactors, of course. Blood Magic, Botania. Have never played with compact storage. Custom NPCs. I can't wait to see what this is used for. I'm sure that Jade had put in some way of getting quest givers or something. That'd be interesting. Ender Tech, and then of course X Nilo and X Astris, which this used to be. I don't know if this existed, but this is the one that, for example, adds the automatic sieve and automatic hammer and stuff. But where's the other one? We got Flux Crystals. And I'm definitely gonna play this with an open mind because, you know, I just got frustrated in ME4 trying to figure this out because it was so broken. So I'm sure it's gonna be good. We got Gendistry. Bees were really big in Agrarian Skies 1. Iguana Tweaks, Jabba. I'm so happy to see my barrels again. I missed them in ME4 a lot. Kitchen Craft, Kitchen Machines, Magic Bees. And then there was Progressive Automation. Awesome mod. I think you guys have ever seen me play with that, but it's amazing. You can automate like you tree farm and stuff with that. Router Reborn looks very interesting. I think that is a spin-off or from factorization routers, I think. Sanguimancy and lots of other stuff here. Steve's Workshop. There's no Steve's Factory Manager. That is not in the list, which is okay. And of course we got Thermodynamics, Town Builder. I have no idea what that is for. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of mods in here that I'm looking forward to. So let's break the first piece of wood here. And we got another inventory slot. Yep, it just got there. So let's see here. Learning the sky block. What's the first thing we need to do? Detection task. It detected the oak. So let's make this right there. Did you detect? Yes. And now I gotta do a consume quest where it's gonna ask me to get one oak wood plank. But honestly, right now I want to do something else first. Another inventory. Do I need to open it again? Yes. So you gotta open it again for this to take. I want to get 2 more pieces of wood. Actually 3. Before we get going with anything. Because that makes sense to me. I want to make a chest, and then we're gonna make crooks. I first thought these are Jabba barrels, but this is just stained clay. So let's put down our crafting table right. Let's put it right there, and then I want to make a bunch of, well, 1 chest right now, and let's put that down right there, and let's make some crooks. Because if you've never played a skyblock, you want to make sure that you crook everything in the beginning. Let's put all this away. I'm going to keep the apples. Don't need you. Keep this. Whoops. And yeah, like that. Cool. Let's see if we did something else by chance. No, I got to consume one now. So I got to get another piece of... But before you do that, you want to make sure that you crook all the leaves. And... that way you have a higher chance of getting more saplings, which we'll need later, you know, to compost into. Got a silkworm, and this is something that drops off trees also, I see, is basil. Now, it's a thing you can, you know, use to cook stuff and so on. But as far as I know, you can also compost these. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them. Because this jelly here looks like it's going to take a long time to do. And you cannot eat it just like that. And there's nothing I can see that we can cook with yet. So I'm probably going to use it mostly for composting to get more dirt in the beginning. And let's... how much time do I have left? It's getting afternoon. Because we're on this island here, and of course I don't have any torches or nothing, we're probably going to have to spend the majority of the time inside. Let's see here. Can I get you? Hit it with the silkworm. Let's go. Alright, then let's plant the next tree right away and make this into planks and turn it in. Alright, so manual submit to planks, and now we're getting an apple, a pick of tears, or a pan of misfortune. Pan is good for cooking. Nah, I'm gonna go with the pick, guys. It's too late. I got the pick. Alright, so what's next? The inventory slots. Probably noticed that all the power in the inventory slot you feel that a better way character. Every time you earn an achievement, you will get another slot. You can also earn trophies through completing quests to unlock slots. While vanilla tools are useless for most purposes, they do give you achievements which can carry you new slots in your inventory. Okay. Let me get this one more tree. Come on. Really? I want to get this one more tree before we go inside and barricade ourselves. Because this is probably going to be very, very dangerous. Nothing here yet. Well, nothing is going to spawn within my immediate range. Oh, let me check here if I got my video settings all the way up. Sorry about that, so you guys can see a little better. That makes a big difference on YouTube. So what's my goal for this mod pack? Well, to have fun, honestly. I know that Jaded Cat in Agrarian Skies 1 and so on, you know, there's hoarding quests, just like in ME4. We're probably gonna have to turn in 16 billion cobble and all this stuff. But when she makes her mod pack, she keeps that in mind and gives you a lot of really good ways of automating your things. And that's what I like about it. You know, there is, with X-Nilo and all these other mods, we can automate so much, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go big scale, you guys know me. So that's what I'm gonna be after. Let's plant one more. How come there's no mobs here yet? Well, it is F7. Well, it's clearly able to spawn. This is... well, it doesn't matter. It runs off a server. The difficulty doesn't matter. Alright. But I'm still gonna be careful here, and we're going to use... should I make a fence gate? Yeah, we can make a fence gate real quick. Let's get this. Come on. Alright, there's our fence gate. Let's put that guy right there. Does this even work somewhere? Where? Okay, it does work here. Good. Ah, these are micro blocks. I thought these are full blocks. Alright, so it's telling us, so we're gonna also pay attention to this right here, achievements Minecraft. Because for every achievement, apparently, you know, we're unlocking something. The green arrows point you to what achievements you can do next. If it's a gray arrow and this is highlighted, you have done it already. So for example, we can make a pick right there, which we can then later use as fuel in our first furnace once we get to that. It wants me to submit it. So, no soup for me. Okay, and we get a trophy and 2 chests, fish and fruit juice. Fruit juice or fish? I'm gonna go with the fruit juice because I've never... oh, this is raw fish. I'm gonna go with the fruit juice because I never had that before. What mod is that from? Kitchen Craft, okay. So now with these trophies, unlock size slot, I guess. Let's see what happens. Well, let's first make sure that it doesn't want us to turn it in. No. Okay, let's see what happens. Right now I have one red one down here. Cool. That's sweet. I like that. And fruit juice is a morsel. I'm gonna probably... yeah, let's use these first. Because that way, hunger's restored 4. Well, that's a lot. Because then we can maybe make a juicer later on. And I'm gonna keep this silkworm. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna make this tree a silk tree here real quick. And how you do that is simply right-click leaves, and now they're infested. There it is. Whew, son of a gun. Oh, that was not good. Let me get my dirt here. You can't throw anything at me. What am I getting? Slowness. I got lucky there. Alright, so let me put these away. So we got a pick. Ooh, 7 attack damage. What's the repair material? Tear jerker. What's a tear jerker? Ah, that's an actual metal, huh? Iron from the wither. Well, what's the durability on this? 800. We'll worry about fixing that later. I don't need a pick for a while anyway. So... oh yeah, by the way, in this house here on the bottom, it says spawn point. So this is where you spawn in case you die or something. So I'm gonna leave this here, and I like this. Very nice blocks were used in building this. So, sorry guys, I'm getting totally sidetracked here. Let's see what's next. Typical stuff. Stencil table, 2 station, pattern chest, 1 blank pattern, and a part builder. And then we're getting eggs or a milk bottle. Huh. Alright, let's see. Did I put all my wood? No, I still have it on me. Let's see how much we can make. We need 1 of these for the part builder. And yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to make all of this. But we can get started. So that should give me 4, right? Okay. So let's make the part builder. Let's make the stencil table. And I do have enough for the tool station. Yeah, let's make it. And so I'm just gonna be short for the pattern chest, but that is fine. Let's see here. Let's make these. Yeah, let's make them the lower versions here. And set these up a little bit higher up here, so they're out of the way. The stencil table right there, art builder, and the tool station. Actually, that was not smart. Let me break this again real quick. I want to move this over one, so once we have the pattern chest, I can put that between the stencil table and the part builder so they both have access to it. So like that. Okay, so they're out of the way. And let me get rid of these books. And we got 2 more chests, so let's make this a double. And then we're gonna start. Okay, let's just put the other one right there. That's good enough. Hey, an Enderman, why are you tripping like this? How we doing outside? Ooh, that looks like Honeydew. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't want to kill him. He's one of my favorites. He is from the Yogscast team. That's Simon. Yeah, I think he's Simon. He had some. What is all these guys out here? Who are they? What? Oh, he just hit me through the wall. Because this is not a full block. We gotta be careful. Alright, guys, let me wait out the night here. This guy just took my pickaxe. This baby zombie. He just. Give me back my pick, you punk. What's up with the thieving zombie? Oh. You have to die quick. What? Stay down here, pick up all this stuff. Woo! Alright, anybody else want a piece of me? This hole is so dangerous right there. Alright, so this tree is quite nicely infested now. And let me put this stuff away here. Boom. Got 2 sugar. Pretty nice. Don't need the saplings right now, or the blank pattern, or this. We can make another crook here. Because we're gonna need a lot of them. So I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at. Ooh, I got 3 bones. That's neat. So let's check here. I did have to eat 3 of those. They only give you half a hunger. It says hunger restored 4. I'm not sure what that means. So we just need the pattern chest. Okay, let's get busy here. And infested leaves. Oh, nice. A whaler. This works with that now. I have no idea why I'm having 3-dimensional drops. There must be something in the settings. I did install Fastcraft and Optifine, by the way. Just to make sure that I get, maximum performance for recording. And it doesn't add anything else, so. We got 17 strings already. Nice. Infested. Oh, look at this guy standing up there on this island. And I got another silkworm, so I can just take down the rest because we gotta get lots of wood here. And so we can make this pattern chest and see what is next in stock. Just want to get, the first few quests going, and like the regrowth series, I'm gonna make a world download of this one every 5 episodes. So after episode 5, you get a world download of this. And I'm gonna, upload 3 times a week. So this one is gonna be, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I'm gonna upload an episode of Agrarian Skies too. So now we got that, and it didn't get a single sapling. I thought I did, but that's okay. I don't think we're gonna run out anytime soon. Let's plant this guy and see if he grows up by himself. Eat some food. Oh man, this juice sucks. How much does an apple give me? Also only half. Okay. Oh well. Got guts to eat. And we're probably quite far from a juicer. We gotta do a lot of sifting first. So let's put this in here. We got 17. Ooh. Wait a second. That's enough to make a bed. Yes. And let's first check the quest. Let's continue with that just in case I get a bed as a reward. That would suck. So I need... Ah, man, I'm such a knucklehead. I could have done that at night. I got chest right there. What am I thinking? Ah, well, too late. Let's make this pattern chest. And I am getting credit for this, right? Yes, so I can turn it into the half and put that in our... You gotta be kidding me, right? There you go. Alright, so let's turn in this quest and what do we get here? Oh, we need to make tools first. Flint axe head. Makes sense? Okay, so we gotta make some more tools. So we need a few more patterns. Let's go with 4 right now. And put them in here. So let's get an axe pattern and... It asked for flint, right? It did ask for flint? Yes, okay. Oops. Wrong place to do that. Let's make an axe head. And put this back over here. Okay. And I don't see any use for milk bottles. I don't think I'm gonna get withered anytime soon. Or poisoned, hopefully. And maybe we get lucky and get a chicken from these 4 eggs. I mean, that would be amazing. But I gotta make a pen for it first, of course. So for now, I'm gonna put them in here. And does it ask me now to put them to... look at that. Strings attached. We get a crook. Oh man, we did the crook, the silkworm, and the silk. We get a sheep. Okay. Sugarcane or seed? I think that's a no-brainer. I'm gonna go with seed. Because with AgriCraft, I should be able to make sugarcane later. Let's check real quick if any eye tells us in this pack. Sugarcane seeds. Yeah, it's carrot and seed on sand. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna take the regular seed here and claim that reward. I can't believe we're getting a sheep egg. That's really nifty. I like that. Thank you very much, Jaded. That is awesome. And let's put together our axe here. So it helps with the chopping. And this has 5 attack damage. Okay. Cool. What is next in the quests? So now this is crop. I think that's a good idea to do this. Oak barrel to get them set up in case it starts raining. And I think it's just... yeah, 1 slab and 6. I am gonna be short, so I gotta get some wood real quick. But hey, it's a skyblock, right? You always need wood. Bam. Okay, I should have enough of the wood now to make a couple of these barrels. I want to make 3 sounds good, so I can have 1 for composting and 2 filling up. Now I'm just gonna put them... Where are you coming from? Why are you here? I'm here. Owned. Gunpowder. So where is no roof? Let's see here. The water channel we're probably gonna use here to plant some stuff early on. Is there... I can't dig this up yet. So we're gonna put the dirt right there to start with the crop breeding and stuff. Let's see where we're gonna put these guys. I don't want to really put them in a more dangerous... There's so many holes. You know what? I think I am going to put them right here. Bam. And there's another thing I want to do real quick that I always did in the first Agrarian Skies also. Short one stick. Can I combine you two again? Yes, okay. So I can just get these sticks real quick. I want to make a fence post. And I always stuck that down here in the end. So if something drops into this water channel that I really wanted to keep, I should probably move this one right there. And make a little stairway right there so I can get in and out of this channel if I need to. There we go. Cool. And now I'll put this barrel right there. Alright, let's eat. Yeah, I need to get started on this food situation. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take down a few more trees just to get a little cushion on wood right now. Because it's kind of, you know, boring. Hello? Will something grow here? Yoo-hoo! Ooh, that's a big one. Alright, I'm gonna get some wood stocked up, you know, like half a stack or something, so I don't need to constantly wait for another piece of wood, and then we'll continue with a few more quests. Okay, but before I start with the wood cutting again, I'm going to make a bed first, so I can work through the... I don't need to wait through the night, I should say. What? You don't get an achievement for making a bed? I thought you did. Oh boy, I hope... I guess I could make a wooden sword. A furnace were far off. I don't see one for a bed. I always thought there was one, but oh well. And I think I'm gonna put the bed down. What? Who are you? What's happening? Quest gate system. I'm gonna right click this person. Nothing? Are you gonna own me if I try to walk in here? That's a big staff. Can I talk to you? No, I don't know what this is, guys. Who are you? Why are you here? Did I just not see this earlier and it was there the whole time? But I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna put my bed down here, pretty lady. And is it night yet? Yes, cool. So now I got my bed spawn set here also, and hopefully I don't fall. Perfect. Good morning. Alright guys, now I get to chopping wood. Oh, while I was editing the video, I noticed this sentence here. This was dropped when your soul formed. And then again right here, I fell out of the world. This was dropped when your soul formed. I never fell out of the world. I don't know what this means. But I figured, you know what? Let's see what happens. When I right click this, I really want to know what this is for. So, well, cross your fingers. You're not in the soul network dimension. Okay. Interesting. Well, I know I can't use it, but it was worth a shot. So, I made another one of these barrels. I got 44 oak. So that's nice. I had a really big one that took me forever to take down. So I actually put up 4 slabs up here. They're directly above these 4 growing points. So I don't have another big one. I know they give you a lot of wood, but it also takes a really long time to take down. And it is dangerous. I mean, you fall off that. You fall off the island. You boom, kaput. So, I'm running out of food. I only have 4 apples left. And I can't cook these silkworms yet. So I'm actually regretting now taking the pick. I should have taken the pan, I think. So I could cook these up. But I remembered that we could make ourselves some drying racks. So why don't we make, like, how many are we gonna make? Let's make... I'm just gonna make 2 of them, because you pretty much only use them in the beginning. And we're gonna put that right there. And then we can have this rotten flesh. You can hang that up there, and that's gonna turn into... what is it called again? Where is the drying rack? There we go. Into monster jerky. Which is, you know, food as much as an apple. All of this stuff only gives you half. But hey, it's better than nothing. And I also wanted to make a sword. A wooden sword to unlock another inventory slot. We might as well. So bam. Yeah, it opened another one, and now we can of course use this as fuel later. And now I wanted to try out this basil. By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. When I grew this big tree, before I even started chopping and stuff, I saw basil laying on top of the leaves. So I don't know if that basil just randomly spawns on leaves. But that'd be interesting to know. I know I didn't chop up there yet, so it caught me by surprise. So I want to compost this basil here first to see how many it takes. So, oh wow, it takes a lot of them. Saplings, I think it takes 8. Ooh, 32 basil for one of these pieces of dirt, but that's okay. We'll use that, and then I'm gonna keep these and start making some. I kept one oak sapling in here, so if by mistake I ever lose all of them falling off the island or something, at least I have one more and I can continue. That's always a good idea to do. And you see ladders because I needed to climb that big tree. I didn't want to pillar up. So in the quest, this one we need to wait for the cobble. All killed. We need one zombie. I killed some zombies. Maybe I'll wait out the next night because 2 cows. Holy shnikes. That's awesome. But we need to make a sieve. But I think it's best if we get started on this. With agricraft, ooh, we get a nice hoe. And I want to really make these crop sticks because I gotta get this food situation under control. So let's just make 10 of these and make a bunch of sticks, guys. Trust me, you'll need them. And you make 4 of these and that makes you crops. Crop sticks like that. And let me get the dirt out. We got 8 dirt right here and a 9th one there. And let's start composting more stuff. Between episodes, I can cut down a lot of leaves and work on a lot of dirt so we can start getting cobble beginning of next episode or something. But for right now, I want to use this dirt to work on my food situation. So this one right here, up to here, I think. So it would be right there. I should be able to hydrate. And now which way do I want to go? Want to be towards the outside or the inside? Do I have any slabs on me? Yes. Can I close this off here? This is a stair, and this is a stair. Oh, that is evil. That is very evil. So I guess do it like this. I just want to, start these holes where I'm stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Stuff these holes that I'm working next to. So, well, I don't lose all my stuff. Right there, and then I'm gonna make another one here, there, and there, just so I can have a little more peace and quiet over here. If I break these, they're gonna swim downstream. That is fine by me. Oh, they're popping into my inventory, which is even better. But be careful, because there could always be a hole down here. Did I miss it? Probably. Okay, so that is, let's just start with this right there. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I'm not mistaken, this quest now gives us a hole. Pick one. I'm gonna go with the potato seed. Oh, this sucks. This hole would be nice, but I can make a flint hole. It's not like I'm gonna need it often. So I'm just gonna take these so I can start crossbreeding even, I'm gonna get 2 more seeds. I didn't know we're gonna get these, but too bad. And lettuce. So let's take this and let's make ourselves a hole real quick. We're gonna need 2 of you. And I need to drop off. Let's just leave this all here for now. Yeah, like that. I don't need you either. Now let's make a shovel head pattern and put that in here, and now we can make ourselves a hoe. So we can actually till this. You still need to till it, even if you want to put the crop sticks on top. Tool station, and there's our hole. Bada bing, bada bang. Alright, cool. Let me leave this here right now just to have some room. So this should all be hydrated. Okay. And then now, We got 2. Where's my third seed? Do I want to start upgrowing this right away? No, I really want to... Let's just... Okay, here's the thing is that if you watch my regrowth series, or play it yourself, you guys know you cannot have weeds. It's been taken out. But I do believe we can have weeds here. So what that means is that if you just leave a crop stick unattended, like leave this one right there, it will get weeds eventually. And then if you don't take care of that, it can spread over to other plants that are already growing or are even fully grown. So you can lose everything. And for right now, like I said, I'm all about just getting food. I just want to get food going. Can we actually do something with lettuce if I start planting you? Lettuce usage. Can I eat you? I can eat you, okay. And of course I can combine it with a million things I don't have. Let's see if there's something easy. How does this make sense? Ah, but in a pot. Just a pot and lettuce makes a stock. That's really cool to know. Alright. Yeah, let's just grow this one also. Looks like it could become handy. Alright, so now, if I'm not mistaken, then I'm gonna just eat these apples. There's no reason holding on. I don't think I've gotten a single apple off trees, by the way. I don't know if they don't drop anything or what's going on. But let's see. Bone meal. Oh, I have bone meal on me. It should work. Let's see. By the way, did I complete a quest? No. What's the next one after? Ooh, standing on the edge. I'm just going to sleep real quick. I don't want to risk it. Hey, night. I'm gonna bone meal some of this wheat because I wanted to see if we are getting seeds back when we harvest it. I don't think you get it in regrowth. Let's see. All right, we can bone meal it. That is cool. And oh, come on, give me the third and the third. So one wheat, and one wheat. Okay. By the way, did something drop down to my catch-all fence? Nope. I was thinking if there maybe was some of the... we can make bread. Okay. But I don't want to turn this in yet because I think... flour. Do you make flour? We need the mortar and pestle because that makes one, and one of these... Oh no, you need something else, I think, to make toast or something. I don't think it's just flour. All right, there with dough, you need salt. It's okay, so I can make the bread out of this, and I get seeds back. Oh, that is different. Huh. I'm gonna need to think about this for a moment. But let's check out here Sky Farm. If there's something that has completed here. A wooden hand rake. Make sure that everything is fine over here. I'm so worried about whatchamacallit, weeds that would suck if we get those. Give me that piece and let's get 8 more going here. Okay, so I think that I might be in good shape when it comes to the hunger right now. But let's see a rake. Because when you use a rake on weeds, it just pops the weeds out. You don't need to break the crop sticks every time. Oh, look at that. I got a fence for this. Perfect. We can make this. I wonder if this is going to take durability damage. So now in... I can demonstrate this here. Let me go like this. I should be able to put this here. Till it. And I'm going to put a stick on here. And I'm just going to wait until weeds grow right there. Alright, no weed yet. But I just did a scan through the seeds. There's some very interesting recipes in here. But the one that stuck out to me was... where'd it go now? Was it this one? No, that's barley, corn. Where is the lettuce one? Did I pass it? What? I thought I just saw it. But there was what? Lettuce and seed. We can get artichoke, but farmland. So I think we might actually start crossbreeding right away. And of course, I still need to turn in this wooden hand rake. I totally forgot about that. And we're getting brown mushroom spore, which I can make mushrooms. And honestly, I'd rather take the reward bag. There can be something, you know, really awesome in there for us, or it can be absolute crap. But I just always torn to get the bag, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I am going to break... No, I'm gonna use one of these here, a new one. And I'm gonna put these two next to it, like that. And first I'm gonna put the seed over here. And I'm gonna use another crop stick right there. And move this lettuce over to this one. And because we do have bone meal, I'm gonna mature both of these here. And because these need to be matured in order for crossbreeding to happen. And how you crossbreed is you simply use one stick and then you put a second one on top, so you get that cross section there. And now I have a chance to either the wheat spreading over here or the lettuce, or they can, you know, mutate into that artichoke. So we're gonna give that a weight here. And I think for right now I am just gonna keep on making more because I still have 4.5 hunger right now. And I'd rather get this going. And I'm gonna go ahead and breed this a little bit here and see if we get something and harvest this a few more times. And then we'll see what is actually the next quest here. It wants us to make an agriculture journal and a seed analyzer. Seed analyzer. That's out of reach. I don't have any sand yet. I gotta make a hammer for that. I don't have any cobble. So that's gonna have to wait. We cannot analyze anything until we get cobble going. Which we could already, but I don't want to use the little dirt I have. Let's open this bag. Cross your fingers, give us something awesome. I'm sorry, but that is the perfect reward right now. It's like awesome, you read my mind. We're having pizza. Let's have a piece here. And I want to make sure I don't get the double eating bugs. So let's goes to here and let's eat one more. You know, I don't want to make sure that I don't waste... Excuse me? Hunger restored 1 saturation when eaten poison for 1 second. Okay, thanks, I guess. I don't know what the point is of that. But anyway, so I'll BRB. Check it out, what I just found out. You know, you guys remember I tried right-clicking this and it nothing worked. And then by coincidence, not mistake, I just walked far back here and then I clicked because I wanted to see if there's maybe something back here. And when you're inside of Jaded Cat, you actually see the name. I don't know if this is a bug because it doesn't show you, but this is, I guess, Jaded Cat's skin. And then when you right click right in here, it opens this inventory. Or this system here, which is really, really cool. For silicon and an emerald, we get the engineering press, emerald this one. So we can get a spawn sheep for emeralds, spawn cow, spawn mushroom, skyblock, and so on. And I wonder if there's maybe more added the further your reputation goes in the book. You guys know that the reputation system over here. Farmer, craftsman, adventurer, light, neutral. So maybe some of this goes up. I don't know. But I just wanted to show you guys so we can trade with Jaded here. And we got artichokes right there. Check it out. It's spread it. And as soon as it's spread, I harvested these two. Because now that it's going, you know, I could replant this and stuff. But I want to get... Ooh, we got potatoes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Sweet. So... this is it for this episode, guys. I think that's a pretty good start. We got some quests done and so on. And between episodes, what I'm going to do a lot is chop down trees to get tons and tons of saplings. So we're probably going to have a really nice cushion of wood by next episode. But I want to work on the dirt production. Thank you for growing right at the perfect time. Thank you. So that, and I'm also, you know, going to keep harvesting the crop and so on. And I'm probably gonna use most of the dirt in the beginning to try to make a little farm area over here centered around this water, because we cannot move the water yet. And then hopefully these barrels are gonna fill by next time also, so once we get a bucket we could actually move this around. So I'm just gonna do a lot of grinding here between episodes when it comes to crops, making food, and wood. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else, so you guys don't miss out on anything, and we can really go further into the quest next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode and are as excited about the new series as I am, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye bye.